Like, it's basically a free lane for the Faceless Void, which is not what you expect most of the time up against a Batrider, especially in the first 3 levels. We're at the point where Savage now has level 2 Time Walk. It's a bit of a lower cooldown. He can just go for it again on level 5, but considering the lane, he could go greedy and just go for Time Lock and have some more damage to play with.
Yeah, Boom Boy gonna get jumped on. Hyde, he'll make the jump in on the Weaver. Sakuchi back up in 1, and Massa has rotated. He just came back from the fountain. So he does make something happen from this, and considering the terrible laning stage this Batrider's had, that first blood bonus gold gonna help a hell of a lot.
Should help Massa catch up. He can just go to the jungle now. This does mean you're surrendering the bot lane, though, to be a free lane. But considering that lane again, at the least now your Batrider has some farm, and you're giving some EXP out onto the Tiny. So this allows your pawns for Tiny to start hitting some level spikes, which is really missing. Down mid, though, Mikado does commit that Sonic Wave and gets a big kill.
And again, John, he's been on fire recently, this man, and he'll find a pick-off on his own in this mid lane. As soon as he hits that level 6 mark, well, 1-1 now, but you look at this laning stage and it feels like it's all going the way of Talon. Still KP going to be chased down top lane, and this time he should be dead. They'll try to help him out, but it's not going to be quite good enough. And now, in fact, now Q, they are going to be able to turn on Boom Boy. Massa, though, is going to have to run, but a nice nightmare out from Q. Going to hold him down on that Batrider. See if they can try to secure, but Toy is going to move in with a big rocket barrage, and now Hyde's the one running. He'll stick charge up. Massa, he's gone too far on this Batrider. He's going to go down. Toy, he's still trying, but he's going to get the hell out of there as Hyde will Primal Spring back in, and KP's back to join this team fight. So motivate, trust. I mean, it was a great start, but it's going to end terribly for them as Talon completely clean up this top lane.
Talon's starting to gain a lot more ground from their movement, and they're still buying space for Savage. Like, all that action happened top in your safe lane. Toy is just, he's not farming, he's focusing on fighting.
Mid lane, John Garcha's not having a very good time as the jump is there from Hyde and Q, and eventually Garcha should die here as Makoto will be able to land the scream. They are doing a real good job of just shutting down every lane.
Big issue for Motivate, the supports aren't really able to playmake. I think we've seen more presence from Boomboy than we have from Tigger, and you want that Tiny to be a bit more active here.
Hyde going to be jumped on now. Tigger has rotated, and Boomboy is also there. So Garcha, he might get a bittersweet revenge. No Fairy Fire, they're trying to give the kill over to the Voka. And Boomboy, he'll have to take it himself. The Hyde not even allowing that bonus gold to go back the Voka's way. You give it to Boomboy, which is still fine, but it's just not what you would like. Bot lane, well, there goes Massaros. Makoto, again with a great rotation on the Quap, has found his 3rd kill of the game already.
That's just one big piece of their kit that, you know, that the Batrider excels at. They need to be able to pin that down. They are going for smoke, though. They are only going to find Q on mid.
Yes, not really the kill you want. And Q, he might not even die here, John. That's a real disaster. As Massa's going to be forced to lasso up. And he's still not dying. Oh, this is a mess. Oh, Makoto's here now with a big Sonic Wave into the Reaper's side. Oh, no, Motivate. This is not it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's just, that's rough. I don't know how else to put it. It's just rough.
They see Mikado without any blinks. You can't get close.
Oh my god! No, did you see that, John?
Yeah. Yeah.
The bot lane. Chrono's there, and if you didn't quite catch what just happened,
so they need to slow this game down. Try to get at least one initiation through. One of the blinks has to be there. Either Tiny or Batrider. You want to be able to initiate. And speaking of that Batrider, Mike Massa's in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to get slowed down. Hyde will keep the vision up. Massa trying to... Oh, Massa, he's going to go for the bounty rune. That will probably cost him his own life as the chase is still going. Hyde with the Primal Spring in. Massa is still running as Tigger. He'll try to tank the gank as Boomboy even shows up now. And they'll go for the fight. Cooldown is there. Homing missile out onto Makoto. But now the Fiend's Grip is committed by Q. Still cancelled off by Garcha. Reaper's Sight, though, going to fly out. That'll be a 1-for-1 so far. As Massa, he's still running circles around Talon. But here comes Savage. Even without the Chrono, he wants the fight. And Makoto with the Sonic Wave will be able to get the Batrider down as now Garcha, he's underneath the sentry right now, and he is probably set to die as Savage has so much damage. Makoto gets another. That'll be Toy gone on the gyrocopter, and now the Weaver to follow very closely as they have got the Boundless.
How'd Hyde live through that? This is the birthday buff. You just need the tools here, Mike, and Motivate Trust needs a little bit of patience to get that done.
Yeah, that they do, John. I think they need a lot of patience here in this game one, John. 9k behind at 14 minutes in, and here we go. Hyde is right in on Massa. You've got MLPDota there with a Sonic Wave if he needs it, but truthfully, he doesn't. MLPDota 6-0-2 now. Meanwhile, mid lane, there might be another team fight to break out because they have found Toy on the gyrocopter. Though Savage, he won't jump in yet. Not without that chrono. But now, moving in, does find the Invoker. He'll miss out on Toy, but KP, he should have a Reaper Sight to throw out into the Fiend's Grip. They'll control him up as Gacha. He can't help at all. He's just been chased down by the Void. Another cleanup for Talon. This Tigger, he'll put the hand up.
Just apply pressure on the objectives. Another nice fight coming up from Talon. Not quite lining up the spells the way they'd want to. But they still find the kills, and now they're going for Masa down bot.
Yeah, they've got him too, John. Sonic Wave is there. Hyde will show up. Massa, nah, he's gone. He'll accept it. The chase is still going. Hyde, no, he won't go for the Boundless. He'll leave him be. They hold a 12k net worth lead right now, and I just think that Talon have no need to get too aggressive here, though they might just continue. Why the hell not? MLPDota, he's not done. He's on to Tigger on that Tiny, and that's going to be another one, it seems. He is poisoned up, and eventually he will just drop. In the meantime, Toy just trying to survive, just farming the Ancients, but it's not good enough. KP's got him. Gacha, he just wants to leave right now. He just wants to go home, and he'll get there. Though I can't say the same for Boom Boy. As they chase him down, Hyde gonna miss the Primal Spring. KP, though, continuing the chase with the earn out on that Weaver. They've got him. Gacha, I'm not sure why you'd go in like this, Gacha. It's not the way, sir. Massa, are we going in one by one? Single file, everybody. KP, he's not dropping. Massa, he's been caught in the tree line. They'll bring Toy back into this fight, but now the Fiend's Grip is there. I mean, you got Q, but it's a bloodbath, Jonathan. Toy, he's gonna move into Hyde, but this isn't it. There goes your Tiny, and there goes your gyrocopter. Look, I hate to say this, John. I think you just call it. You've got to call it. You're 6.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they call it.
There you go, Mike. Yeah, it's a toughie, Mike, for Motivate Trust. I mean, look, right? Like, they looked like a promising team back when we saw them in Div 1 and Tour 1. They looked really promising for the entire year before that. I still favor Talon's draft, though. I feel like overall, their supports have really good combinations on hand. They have really good control. And even then, we don't see that commitment from most teams to head mid by 4 and 6 minutes. So this should give a lot more to Gacha Boy to hold the lane. And hopefully, he does get like a fast level 6. That's a turning point for the Kunkka. You can definitely look to apply a lot of pressure and threaten with a kill with a ghost ship here.
In the top lane, Massa going for a deep dive here on Q. Very fire up. Massa, he might be going a bit too far, but he does secure first blood. Problem is, it may cost him his own life. And it will. In fact, they found both of them. Savage, that was a very nice plasma field flying out. You saw him maneuver himself.
Yeah, it gives a massive opening onto the side of Talon. And just comparing the off lanes here, Mike, Masa's start is a lot slower than even KP's. And we talk about the struggles of this Night Stalker lane. First Night is up, they can run down Toy.
Oh, he's going to go for the spear out onto the Grimstroke, but the Inkswell does still land on Massaros. Well, is eventually going to drop, and John, like you mentioned, Toy bot lane has died as well on the Drow as KP. He has the nighttime. There is no escape now. And although they should have really dominated this lane, they have not done a good enough job, I don't think, to slow down KP. And now with the nighttime already here, it's probably just too late. MLPDota, the step, he does get that power rune that he wanted. It's about all he did want as well. Gacha didn't have the torrent to throw out after the X, so there's going to be no lockdown flying out of the Void Spirit. And quite frankly, I don't think they would have had enough damage anyway. In fact, never mind, because Gacha now is the one in trouble. 1 to 6, 1k net worth lead for Talon. We are going to see a bit of a smoke coming out. Gacha ready to rotate along with Boom Boy. towards that top lane, but nobody's there. Everyone's already backed off. So instead, they'll move into that dire jungle where Savage is farming up quite a lot of stacks, but does have to back off now as Gacha does show himself with his smoke. They've dropped the tombstone, but Savage, he wants to go for the fight. Soul Rip already committed. Gacha, he's copping so much damage here as Savage. He's going to get X back, but they might find the cooker in time. In fact, never mind. Massa's there to save the day on the Mars, and they will find a double. Though Gacha is eventually going to die anyway to MLPDota, who has rotated. And hell, he might find a double himself. If he does, it'll make it a much better trade here for Talon, but Massa will be able to TP out. And overall, I'd still say that's a win coming up for Motivate Trust.
And they're starting to build into that blink timing now in the Night Stalker. So in comparison to game 1, KP's off to a really faster start. He is going to have that initiation, and Gacha Boy is a bit vulnerable here.
Oh, Gacha. Oh, yes, he is. He'll still go for a run, and he has boat up in 5, so that might be enough to allow him to get away. But no, Dark Ascension popped. KP's not playing around. Gacha, he'll keep running. It just won't make the difference as now KP looking to rotate top lane. Wants full value out of this Dark Ascension. And here we go. It's the kind of Night Stalker play you love to see as MLPDota's already baiting for the team. This could be very dangerous as Toy. He has no idea they're coming. KP, in fact, who are we going for? Toy, he's going to go down. In the meantime, MLPDota, he might be able to get away. He'll dissimulate. They'll keep chasing. Boom Boy, does he have a spell? No, he doesn't. He can't kill him off. They take down Q, but what does it matter? KP, he's still going with a triple kill out on the Night Stalker now, as they might be able to clean him up, and they do. But it still seems like a big win here for Talon. And MLPDota will make his way out. And a big smoke up. Massa on the front lines again. Has the arena back up, ready to go. But who are they aiming? They'll try to rotate into that triangle and maybe find Hyde first. You need that IO dead, but no, they found Savage. Arena is going to be there. Can they kill him off though? They'll drop absolutely everything onto him, but no, the relocate, but never mind. There's an X back here from Gacha. And they're going to find the Razor's life. They should even be able to find the IO. He will have to make his way back over. Motivate, able to find their footing.
And for the side of Talon, this feels like the moment where the draft has to sit back, build up a little bit more. They need some items up in MLPDota as well. Without anything up, I mean, he just has double Null's Yule. Double Null's phase. He's still working towards his Yules. He's going to need that defensive item if he wants to engage anymore.
Massa gonna move in. X is there on MLPDota as their boat will connect eventually. Savage is gonna move in, but a nice arena is there. The Mars setting up. MLPDota still dropping. He'll get to dissimulate in time, and he might just make it again. Aether Remnant gonna connect onto Tigger, not allowing the chase down. So instead, they'll have to go onto Savage. They're still going though. This Razor's dropping low, and may just drop as Gacha is still carrying on and does secure the kill along with Boom Boy. And 3 go down for Talon. Motivate Trust now the aggressors, but they've got to be careful not to stay too long because MLPDota's back in. He's found the Mars. He might even have the Undying. Boom Boy gonna be fine for now as Gacha gonna move back in, and there's no step charges left here for MLPDota. So they only find the Mars, and Tigger will make sure that MLPDota does not feel safe continuing this chase. Yeah, very nice Roshan here from Motivate Trust. First Roshan of the game, gonna go the way of the Drow. They want the tier 1 mid tower, and they're probably going to be able to get away with this one. As Motivate, they may not want to force the fight without the arena up.
It's a lot of control they're lacking. They're in a good position to circle around here, though.
Yeah, MLPDota, he's made the jump in on Gacha. Trying to get that damage out, and now with the Soulbind, they are locked down. Trying to help out is the Drow as Savage. He's going to pop the BKB and avoid the boat damage. Gacha's gone. They'll at least find Hyde, and they might find the Razor. Savage is dropping very, very quickly and does eventually go down. We did see a buyback out from Hyde to try and save the day, but he wasn't quite there fast enough. So not a bad fight at all for Motivate, as they're even potentially going to find a dieback onto Hyde just before he does get the relocate back to the fountain. So Motivate's still able to come out on top.
You've got to appreciate the minus armor coming in from Tigger. Like, he's got
MLPDota. They're trying to do something special again. MLPDota gonna find one. He might find a second. That'll be the Mars gone, and now Toy, he needs to get the hell out of there. But they have a Yule Scepter if they wanted to try and use it, but they don't have step charges. Scan is there though. Talon, they know exactly where Motivate are, so they can prep for the fight, or they can choose to retreat. Right now, they're choosing to retreat, but they aren't grouping up. KP does have that Dark Ascension with the BKB up. Massa, though, gonna jump in, but no, he's missed the spear, and now the Aether Remnant gonna connect onto that Mars. They should be able to burst him down, no problem, as MLPDota will just get it done on his own. Massa, still not dead. The Eul Scepter's there. Still surviving, however, MLPDota, he can't finish the job off, so KP's gonna move in and get it done himself. The Mars will drop, as now here comes Savage with the link up onto Gacha Boy. They've got the Conquer, stealing all the damage away as Gacha. He'll be forced to BKB TP, but Toy, he's been left behind. Aegis down, one more life. It'll be no issue. They've got so much damage. Toy, he can't even find Q.
And then that's a good attempt at the end there, but that's the BKB reveal on KP. So you're seeing the effect of that now, allowing him to jump in without a care in the world and locking in that backline. And with those kills, MLPDota is still looking to play aggressive.
Yeah, Gacha has been caught. MLPDota just very good at setting up these team fights, and well, Talon, they make use of it. With the relocate from Hyde and Savage, it's a very easy setup.
You have a lot of options with that Razor now, with the build-up Savage is going for. And Talon are still going for the smoke plays. They will have Dark Ascension up in a few seconds, so KP does have presence for this movement.
We'll jump in, Gacha. The Eul's gonna hold him up and make sure he cannot X himself back as they've got him. Now Gacha says it all, John. Oh no, indeed. As he does drop again. Talon, they're looking for more now. With this Dark Ascension, they'll move towards the north, where they'll spot out Toy on that Drow Ranger, and that's exactly who they want to take down. Toy has been slowly keeping up now with the net worth, but not for long. That'll be another. MLPDota. Oh, they're going to find Boom Boy. Very nice blink in from KP. A well-oiled machine is Talon, as they will find their third kill across the map. And that net worth lead, it is not dropping. In fact, MLPDota, does he want another? Massa? He had jumped. I don't know if MLPDota can actually get this done by himself. Oh, never mind. They have a relocate. He's never alone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just some sick timing for MLPDota. They still don't have outpost control bot, not the most important anyway. They do manage to catch out more though, but don't really have the stun to lock in. So Tigger does get away in time, but you are really ahead on Talon. 10k up is nothing to stop
Look at
that.
MLPDota.
Man.
But MLPDOta's just going in on his own. Oh, he might pay for this one, but never mind. He's got the Eul Scepter. They can't X him back, and Savage is in. Toy, oh, he's had the life sucked out of him here. They'll go onto the Undying and they'll find a secondary. Still a big arena out. They might at least be able to find Hyde, but Savage, he's not done. He'll refresh. Another link out. Massa, he'll pop the BKB, but it does not help. It just does nothing. MLPDota just setting up everything for Talon. They might even have a Weaver now. The crippling fear to hold him down with the silence. And another Aether Remnant MLPDota. This man's just a sniper right now, John. And they've got him.
Radiant's middle tower.
Jeez. Yeah, okay, Talon are just really run down. They're feeling it. We weren't seeing Toy get enough from that moment. He's still bottom network core right now, despite all that aggression Motivate Trust was getting on earlier. And you want this Drow to be on top of Razor and itemization. You just don't have enough damage. You don't have enough presence on that hero. And with the blink, again, Razor just nullifies you.
KP gonna move in on his own. Toy trying his best to just right click away, but that's not gonna help. It is not gonna help Toy. Not against MLPDota and KP. MLPDota with another double, and John, he's 11-0 and 11 now. 16k advantage here, Talon. They might just go back for the Roshan now. That is if they scout it out. Group up here from Motivate Trust to try and reclaim that triangle, and that's exactly what they do. And every chance they can get right now, Motivate. Again, Toy is just, he hasn't got the net worth right now, John, to really be able to fight back. And well, they found the Weaver already. Tigger's gone. Who else have they got? A big arena down. They've got Hyde. In fact, they've got Savage now. Oh, the relocate. It was right into the triangle, and Motivate Trust, they just waited patiently. That's a good fight for Motivate Trust, as now maybe they could try to force this Roshan attempt.
They've got a lot of time to get that done. There are some steal opportunities for Talon for not careful, so they've got to watch themselves.
Oh, MLPDota. He does not care, John. He just doesn't care. Oh, MLPDota. Look at this guy. He just jumps right in.
Jeez.
Just give me the Inkswell. I'll get the damn job. I'll get the job done myself. Onto Gacha Boy, they've got another.
Okay. All right.
All right,
All
calm
right,
down, Makoto. That's enough. That's enough.
Savage isn't up yet. This is a much slower Roshan than you'd want, but they've still got overcharge onto KP, so this shouldn't take too long. Tigger is around, but oh no.
Naturally, they are going to have the Sentry Wards placed down, and well, with the silence out from Makoto, it's going to be no problem. Roshan is now definitely set to go the way of Talon. What do you do? What the hell do you do? Shards up, Aegis up, they'll just give it to the Void Spirit. In fact, they're going for another fight. KP's already set up. They found Toy again. He has no buyback. Boom Boy can't really survive either. And KP's not done yet. He wants Masaros. And he might just have Masaros. Savage, just hang around the fountain. Just make sure Gacha Boy can't come out. Door's locked. And Motivate, they're getting around that point, John, where it might be time to call the game, as there's no buybacks available. We'll see if they want to keep trying to hold, but
Was from the burst damage of the Kunkka, was from the magic damage and burst damage coming out, and the control of the Mars.
Makoto, another Aether Rim to be thrown out, this time not connecting. They'll X him up, but he doesn't care. He's got an Aegis up. In fact, Inkswell is out. He won't make the jump in yet, though. Masaros gonna show off. There's your spear out. It might be a chance to get that Aegis down, or maybe not, because the damage is just not there. Bode is gonna be juked. Makoto, he'll move in. Back on Toy. Toy trying to run, but Dissimulate is gonna get it done. It's a complete mess here from Motivate, as they'll drop the arena. They're gonna try one last time in this game number 2, but they've lost Gacha, and he's seen enough. He'll call the GG, and Talon Esports, they'll take a 2-0 victory over Motivate. Trust. And this game was a lot closer there, John, but not quite close enough for Talon. They were just too good today.
Definitely not close enough. There was, again, that really good comeback mid-game